This reading will reveal the exact name and personality traits of your divine counterpart. I have 6 piles to choose from today: pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, and pile 6. Please select a pile and go to the timestamp below in the description for your reading. This is the item for pile 1. This is the item for pile 2. Pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, and pile 6. As always, you can choose an item you are drawn to, a number you are drawn to most, or just a deck of cards you are drawn to. Choose intuitively, and keep in mind this is entertainment purposes only and a general pick a card reading. If you would like a private reading with me, I have a link to my Etsy shop in the description as well. Pile 1, if you chose the skull and crossbones, this is your divine counterpart reading today. I have isolation and ghost as the overall energy, with the energy of spring, raccoon, and gazelle to get some personality traits of who this person will be. So right away with isolation, ghost, and raccoon, I'm getting that this is someone who is somewhat introverted in nature and also energy sensitive with the gazelle. However, with the raccoon energy, this is someone who's extremely creative and is always working on something new, especially with the spring energy with see your seeds grow. This person could even be some sort of entrepreneur, business owner, or very talented creative. This person is extremely talented. I want to emphasize they are extremely good at something. However, they work best alone and in isolation. They are introverted. So if you pick pile 1, you might be as well, because I see this individual enjoying alone time with you when you are together. So you'll most likely be kind of homebodies, staying in, maybe going out to get food once in a while, things like that. But I see both of you enjoying your peace first and foremost. You could share some sort of creative passion and enjoy your alone time together. I see you kind of seeing eye to eye when it comes to being somewhat of an introverted energy. You yourself could be intuitive as well and sensitive to the energies around you. So it makes sense that your divine counterpart would match that to a certain extent. Now, I'm going to pull a few tarot cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull letters to get the names and initials of this divine counterpart. Please keep in mind that this is a general pick a card reading, so I will be pulling quite a few names, both feminine and masculine, male or female names for you, pile 1. And then if you already met your divine counterpart, I guess this is a cool way to confirm your divine counterpart and who they are, and maybe look out for these signs if you haven't met them already. Pile 1, personality traits of pile 1's divine counterpart, please. Personality traits. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah. I keep hearing very resourceful as well. So this person, although they are introverted in nature, I see them being pretty well off financially, actually, especially with the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles here. There's very independent energy here. This is someone who isn't going to need you. They're going to want and desire to be with you, and I feel like you will reciprocate that as well. It's why there's going to be some really good mutual respect between the both of you and some sort of collaborative effort, potentially if you share some sort of creative ability or talent. Okay, pile 1. Ooh. Oh, wow. Yeah, Emperor energy. This is what we want to see. And divine counterpart energies here. No breadcrumbs for you. You could be someone who's used to receiving the bare minimum, but you may have gone through some sort of karmic lesson / balancing to understand your worth as an individual and what you truly should be ushering into your life when it comes to your divine counterpart. With divine counterparts, this is someone you will be with long term, whether it be marriage, owning a house together, whatever it may be. So this person will definitely hold on to you long term with the Four of Pentacles. This person will be extremely loyal in nature as well. They are indeed an Emperor energy. This is actually double confirmation for me that this person could be some sort of leader or business owner, entrepreneur energy I'm getting with pile 1. You could be as well, actually. So you could collaborate to a certain extent, maybe not. It will be different for everyone for looking at pile 1 here. I want to pull one more and then pull letters for this person's name. I may even read from the animal tarot, actually, or the spirit animal deck to get more information on the raccoon and gazelle to help you out with personality traits and what to look out for. Ooh. Yeah, this will be a change of pace for you, Spirit is confirming. You could be in an energy right now that you're like kind of content and single, but as when you meet this person, it's going to usher in the necessary change for you, where you're no longer in this Four of Cups energy of like being unsatisfied with the partners you attract. Okay, I'm going to read from the animal deck and then pull some letters for you so we can channel names. So the raccoon energy is at play within all artists. So this person could have some sort of creative ability. This energy indicates a lot of talent, as I said, tenacity and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. That could be that introverted nature coming through. This person could also be some sort of like successful entrepreneur, but behind the scenes, because they prefer being shielded in some way from the public eye. I'm not sure, but it is coming through here. So they're always wanting to grow something, build something, develop something, work on something, right? That is the raccoon energy. When this energy is in balance, it is a very generous energy. I was getting loyal energy as well. A very good friend and exceptional artist, very talented, and they're very good at making new things come into their reality. With the gazelle energy, this is all about having that heightened awareness and like sensitive and being sensitive to energy, which could be why they prefer to be behind the scenes or like to themselves here with the ghost. But the gazelle represents supreme grace with every move. This awe-inspiring beauty emits sophistication and elegance. Gazelle personalities are often hyper-aware of their surroundings. They could even be hyper-vigilant to a fault. And this can inhibit them from enjoying the beauty they've spent so much effort cultivating. With the gazelle, it's important to remember to kind of sit back and take a deep breath, acknowledge the bounty that surrounds you, let it nourish your gentle spirit. So again, this is very artistic and perceptive energy with the gazelle. Pile 1, now that we have the personality traits of your divine counterpart, I'll be pulling letters so that we can receive names and initials for your divine counterpart. I will lay the letters out and then channel names for you. This is a blank one. I'm getting multiple E's, so this person's name could start with the letter E or have multiple E's in their name. I'm getting multiple T's as well, so this person's name could start with the letter T. This person's name could start with the letter B or the letter P. I'll be channeling women and men, depending on who clicked on this pile. There's another E. So this person definitely has multiple E's in their name. They could have multiple A's in their name as well, or an A could be the first letter of the name. I think I'm going to put the blank one back because it's not helping me with this. I'm going to lay these out and see if I can find any names spelled within these letters and then channel some names for you. I'm getting T names. Tori or Tony. There's so many E's here. I might need to get more letters here. There's too many E's. I might have to put an E back or two because it's too many. Veronica and Valerie is coming through. Lauren or Laura. A lot of men might have clicked on this because I'm getting a lot of women's names. Samantha or Sammy is coming through. Their name could end with an I. Or they could have like an abbreviation for their name. Or their name could be easily abbreviated. They could go by a nickname. Christina is coming through. Or Catherine. And they could abbreviate that to Cat. Because Cat is here. Isaac or Isaiah is here as well. Simon is here. Lots of S names for this one as well. Months in nature are coming through for this pile. I'm seeing April. Their name could be either a month like April or June or something like that, or something that you would see in nature like rose or winter. Tina is here. Tina or Tim for men. Did I say Veronica? I'm getting V names. Veronica, Valerie, Victoria. They could abbreviate to Vicky. Because I got so many E's, I'm gonna put some E's back and try to get a few more letters here. Xavier, possibly, because I do have an X here. I'm getting another P, so their name could very well start with a P. I think I channeled all the P names, though. I's came out as well, so I think I already channeled the I names as well. Nicole or Nicholas is coming through. Their name could start with a B. Their name could also just start with these letters, or their initials could be here as well. So keep that in mind. This is a very general estimate of what their name could be. If you would like a private reading with me, I do have Etsy readings available in the description. But these are the letters for you, Pile 1. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Pile 2, this is your divine counterpart reading. The overall energy I pulled for Pile 2 and the personality traits of whoever this person is. I have Shapeshifter, Transform and Unveil Your Gifts, Hunger, Butterfly, and Lion. So I have 2 energies of Shapeshifter. So Butterfly is all about going through some sort of transformation, and I literally have Shapeshifter and the energy of transformation. With the energy of Hunger here, it's highly likely that whoever your divine counterpart is, Pile 2, is like always hungry to improve themselves in some way, shape, or form. They always want self-improvement journey. They could have gone through a major transformation before they met you or during the process of them meeting you. This is someone who has kind of gone through some sort of like self-mastery in a sense with the Lion energy. This is someone who kind of, they don't let a bad day get them down. So if something negative does happen to them, they're very good at flipping it into a positive or opportunity for self-development or growth. This is someone who's always looking for the next opportunity to improve themselves or their life in some way. I think this person is going to highly motivate you, Pile 2. This could be someone who's going to be ushered into your life, Pile 2, in order to create some sort of dynamic between the two of you where you're both like rooting each other on so you can both step into this Lion energy together of self-mastery. I'm getting that this person, I'm getting some physical attributes. I think a lot of women clicked on this one. I'm not surprised. So this person could be sort of like, they could have darker skin or darker hair or just have like a darker complexion in general. They could be very into fitness as well. I'm getting someone who's athletic as well here, which makes sense if they are on like a self-mastery journey. I do want to read from the butterfly energy and the lion energy before I pull names and letters for you for what this person's name could possibly be, Pile 2. So the energy of the butterfly is definitely about going through that great change and transformation that I was talking about. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships. Or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon, committing to one daily routine. This person could also be routine-oriented as well. When in balance, this energy is a very cheerful and positive person to be around. I definitely think this is a very good motivator, a very good source of like motivation and inspiration for you. And I think you'll be able to provide that for each other. With the lion energy here, this is the self-mastery energy. The lion is a master of the fire element and living mascot of self-transformation. So more energy about self-transformation here. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy on resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. So, very strong, level-headed energy. right? I will pull tarot cards as well here. And then pull letters for you, Pile 2. Personality traits of Pile 2's divine counterpart here. They could be very strong as well with the lion energy. Strong in stature or taller. Personality traits of Pile 2's divine counterpart here. Personality traits of Pile 2's. Yeah. This is all about reaping some sort of harvest, which to me is tied into that hunger energy and always striving for more. However, I do want to point out that this is not due to some sort of like selfish intent. I think they genuinely just want to like improve upon themselves and their lives as more of a learning experience and opportunity for growth. Pile 2's divine counterpart, personality traits, please. A few came out. Yeah, I kept seeing the tower. It's like they take towers as some sort of like, okay, universe, let's go then. type of thing. They love a challenge. Actually, they're very good at spinning challenges into positives. This is about collaboration and the Three of Pentacles here. Very hard worker. Very goal-oriented as well, which could tie into having that very structured routine when it comes to their own personal schedule. This is someone who sets long-term goals and actually reaches those goals. And I'm getting extra confirmation here. Very good manifester. Personality traits of Pile 2's divine counterpart. Yeah. Very stable, grounded energy as well. I'm hearing this person is going to be your rock. Ten of Pentacles here as well. If you want a family or like stable home life, this person will want it as well. I'm going to pull one more. The Emperor energy again. This is what I want. This is what I want to say. I'm happy I keep getting Emperor energy. I got Emperor energy for Pile 1 too. So that's like extra confirmation that this is literally your divine counterpart coming through. And it makes sense that they would be an Emperor energy because they've gone through so many transformations throughout their life. Like this is the end of someone's healing journey. So if you're healed, which I'm assuming you are, you're definitely on path to meeting an equally healed divine counterpart here. This Emperor energy, okay? I'm going to pull letters now and channel some names for you, Pile 2. Are we getting names that start with the letter D? I'm also getting a lot of women picked this one. I think a lot of men picked Pile 1. But I'm getting like Dean and Deontay and Dion. I'm getting Ricky and Rico. Zachary or Zach here with the Z and the Y. These could also be initials as well. I'm getting Eduardo with and the E just flipped out. Yeah. Yeah, so their name could start with the letter E. Their name can start with the letter R. I'm getting Sean here with the S and the N. I'm getting Ricky. There's multiple E's here. I'm getting Mike or Michael. Actually, there's multiple I's here. So they could have multiple I's in their name, or their name could start with the letter I. I'm also getting Abdul, actually, with this one. Their name can start with the letter A. I'm going to see if I get women here. I don't think a lot of men clicked on this one. Which makes sense because it's a Care Bear. I'm only getting men. There's the D. Their name can start with the letter D. Their name can start with the letter O as well. I'm getting lots of O's. This one popped out. Another I popped out. So their name could have multiple I's in it or start with the letter I. I'm getting like Israel. Some sort of like ethnic or religious name is coming through for pile 2. Faith is coming through as well. Ethnic or religious names are coming through in pile 2. I'm really not getting any women. I'm trying so hard. Maybe no men picked this one. Because I really can't get any women's names. I'm getting Raphael. Did I say that already? Okay, so those are the names I'm getting for you, pile 2. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Pile number 3, these are the personality traits of your divine counterpart. I will be pulling tarot for you, and then at the end, I'm going to pull letters for their name. So the overall energy for the personality traits of your divine counterpart is going to be rest, protection, guardian, fish, and bee. So first, I'm going to explain fish and bee energy. This is someone who is like super fun to be around. Like they are the life of the party. They're like a burst of sunshine when you enter the room. Like, like they are such a joy to be around with the bee and fish. I feel like this is someone who also doesn't like to be sort of tied down with the fish energy, I'll say. They're more of like a go with the flow type of person. This person could kind of they could travel. That could be their job, to travel or something. It's like this person with the fish energy, they're always on the move and they don't really stay in the same place for too long of a time, I'll say. They could have like a temporary place where they stay, but I feel like they're always somewhere. Like they're always somewhere different, depending on the day and how they're feeling, I guess. This is someone who needs some sort of like freedom within their career or daily life in general with the fish energy. Also with the bee too, I picture someone sort of like flying around on their own, except with the bee energy, they're also a very hard worker and a good friend as well. I think this is someone who will assist you in your healing journey in a sense. This is definitely a healing divine counterpart here with the rest and protection guardian energy. I feel like some of you, pile 3, have a hard time either trusting the partners that you're with in the past, or right now if you're trying to date actively, or you have a hard time like taking breaks and like pushing some of your priorities off to others. You could be someone who has a really hard time asking for help with rest and drop your shields. I feel like this person has similar personality traits to you. I feel like you're both like sort of busy for the most part. You both kind of don't want to feel tied down. However, I think that this person will finally be like the safe space you need to like fully drop your shields if you do struggle with that when it comes to trusting the partners that you choose to be around. You'll be able to also, you'll feel comfortable leaning on whoever this person is to take care of maybe some of your priorities if you're really busy, so that you can finally take that rest or take that break that you feel like you need sometimes. I feel like this person will feel like that can be reciprocated back to you as well. So this is going to be a really good, like, equal give and take dynamic, divine partnership here for you, Pile 3. And I feel like you're both going to have a lot of fun together. I feel like you both have similar personality traits, where you both kind of like to have fun. You are really like bright, bubbly personalities, I think. And you're going to work well together as a team. This is like very teamwork, goal oriented. You could have the same career goals and aspirations in Pile 3, which is why you may feel comfortable leaning on them for a lot of assistance here with rest and drop your shields. This person could also be a little different from what you're used to. They could even like actively get you to drop some sort of like shield when you're ready, but that's like the key indicator here. They're not going to force anything, but they may be quite persistent when it comes to getting you to drop some sort of wall or protective barrier that you may have in front of you when it comes to getting into like deep conversations or opening up emotionally to people in general. This is someone who you'll feel comfortable doing that with. Pile 3's divine counterpart, their personality, please. Pile 3's divine counterpart, their personality. Ooh. Pile 3's divine counterpart. Their personality. Pile 3. Yeah. This is like exciting creative energy that I think you really want from a partner, Pile 3. King of Wands energy. They're a lot of fun. You won't get bored of this person. Whoever this is. Yeah, this is going to be something brand new. Something you're possibly not used to. I'm going to put it back. They're going to spark a lot of passion and drive within you as well. But with the Ace of Swords also, this person is very into authenticity and truth speaking, which is why Drop Your Shield is here. But I feel like you're going to be comfortable doing that because you're going to feel like emotionally safe with this person, okay? Ace of Pentacles is here. This is, I don't know, they could always be on the go, but like they're always like trying to find opportunities within like their everyday life, which is why they could travel for work or something. It's like they it's like they use the land. The land is their oyster or something. The world is their oyster. I guess that's the saying. They're very passionate about just like embracing the present moment as well. And they'll want you to do the same. You could be, with Drop Your Shields, like hesitant to do so in some instances. I'm not sure. This person's going to make you feel comfortable. Maybe a little less, I don't know. They're going to help you feel more confident in yourself, I'll say, in general. Confidence, Ace of Swords. Knight of Swords is here. This can be a fast-moving energy. Except with the swords, I'm getting this person, although they can, I'm going to be honest, this person can be impulsive. With the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords, okay? But I feel like they do balance it out with some intellect with the Knight of Swords. I feel like they are financially stable, so they have made a nice life for themselves. They do rely also on intuition with the High Priestess. So they're not all like full steam ahead into like every which way and like all impulse. They're not driven by all impulse, which is good. They're good at balancing out their impulsive nature with intellect and logic here. Okay, I'm going to pull one more and then read from the Spirit Animal book. But yeah, this person's a lot of fun to be around. Life of the party. They could be very funny. Queen of Pentacles. They're gonna ground your energy. You could be, You could also share these traits. I'll say you're always like, I want to do this. I want to do this other thing. Like kind of all over the place. This could also be like an imbalance emotionally that you have within yourself, especially with Drop Your Shields. But this person's going to ground your energy so well. Like when this person comes into your life, you'll know they're your divine counterpart, because it's going to be a breath of fresh air and you're instantly going to be more comfortable and feel more at ease. Okay, pile 3. I think this is pile 3. Okay. But yeah, this is really beautiful energy. I'm going to read from the fish personality and a bit from the bee, and then pull your letters for what this person's name could be. The fish loves to be submerged in life's current. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement, always on the go. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. So that's where that grounding comes in. You may, I don't know, I feel like this person does a good job, but like you could like assist each other in grounding each other. With all the possibilities out there and the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend time with the lunar forces, dear fish, as the peace and calm of the moon will soothe your soul. So you could calm each other down. Like you could ground each other's energy, which is really nice. So yeah, this is a very adaptable energy, travels well. So I'm getting, they love to travel or explore the world or just explore life in general. They live life to the fullest, for sure. Okay, so with the bee energy, this is that hardworking, democratic energy that would balance out the fish energy. So the bee personality is a delight to be around. So very, very bright energy to be around. Especially when there's a team project on the horizon, bees love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They're sensitive creatures, aware that of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, very creative energy, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. They're inspired by life and you grab life by the horns and make the most of it. For the most part, they have a bustling, joyous personality, joy to be around, until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and they sting. So you both could share this quality, actually. So you both need, like, kind of balance each other out. You both love to do the same things. You both are driven by the same things, but you both kind of, like, get burnt out maybe to the same degree. So with the Queen of Pentacles energy, you'll definitely help balance that out in each other. You'll be each other's safe space when you feel like you need someone to rely on or like lean on. So this energy could definitely like tend to overwork themselves. So I think you'll have a nice time with this person, just like getting away from mundane tasks, I guess. When you do need a break, I feel like you two, instead of like staying inside, you could have like many getaways that you two go on, right? Where you're like, I don't know, the extreme example would be you go off to this secluded island where you just get away from it all by yourselves. And that will help ground and balance your energies together. Something like that. This is definitely a thrill seeker. But I think you are both. So you're going to have a lot of fun living life to the fullest together, I'll say, okay? Those are the personality traits, pile 3. I'm going to pull some letters for what this person's name could be. I'm going to lay these out and channel names for you. This could also be initials as well here, if I don't mention the name in full. I'll be channeling both men and women, depending on who clicked on this one. I'm getting the name Holly for women. They could have a very unique name. Getting a lot of T's. They could have multiple T's in their name, or the name could start with the letter T. They could have multiple L's in their name, so Holly would be one example. Possibly Molly. I'm getting the name Ryder. I'm getting like unique names, like new age names possibly. I'm getting the name Doug or Douglas. I'm getting the name RJ or like TJ. I'm getting like Ken or Kenneth. Zoe is coming through. Trent is coming through. Vince is coming through. Kyle is coming through. I'm hearing Damien. I keep hearing Zeus. You're like, hey, Zeus. The J is here. I'm going to pull a couple more letters and then close your reading out, pile 3. Oh. A couple fell on the floor, but I'm not going to get them. Okay, so we have an L, a T, A. Matthew or like Matthias. I am hearing that. I'm getting another V. So this person's name could start with the letter V. Vince, Vaughn, Valerie for women. Getting Mallory and Mariah. Matthew as well with the 2 T's, or Matt. Luna is coming through for a woman. They could have like a really cool name. I'm getting like translation, like Spanish, like Spanish words that translate to something else, or like this could be any ethnicity, like a word that's not English that translates to something else, but it's like a name in different cultures. So like Luna would be, what is that, moon in Spanish? I think that's why I was getting Jesus. That's like a very general overarching clue for you. I'm not going to be able to get all names, I'm sorry, but I'm trying my best to give clues for each pile that will assist you here. Okay, that's all I'm getting for you, pile 3. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Pile number 3, these are the personality traits of your divine counterpart. The overall energy I have is shaman, trust in higher forces, stag, trust and thrive, and balance. The personality traits I have are starfish, elephant, and fox. So right away, I'm getting that this person, they could be very attractive with these starfish, or have some sort of public-facing job where their appearance is very important. However, I'm seeing that whoever this person is, they have a good balance of like balancing out like I'll say material, physical things like the way someone looks with intellect and knowledge, because the elephant and fox came through, which means this person is extremely intelligent and wise. The elephant is like the wise energy, like the wise elephant, right? And the fox is all about teaching and instructing and enjoying that process to the fullest extent. So this person could be a teacher or be in some career where they are assisting others in some way, and they enjoy it to the fullest. This is someone who's also very loyal and has a history of monogamy and monogamy only, especially with the starfish. When they stay somewhere, they stay there and stay. When I think of a starfish, I just think of something that sticks onto something and clings, and that's it. So I feel like you could be a person who may need some assistance when it comes to fully trusting in someone or something, because we have 2 energies of trust here with this stag and shaman. I feel like because this person is so loyal, they're going to finally teach you how to fully trust someone with like everything you have. This is going to create some much needed balance within your own energy as well, with balance here. This person is going to balance you out for sure and kind of teach you a huge energy around teaching here. This person could be coming into your life to guide you in some way, but in a high vibrational energy, right? This is not a karmic test or like karmic relationship. This is your divine counterpart. Whoever this person is, I feel like their sole mission on earth is to teach, and I feel like they're going to be placed into your life to assist you in learning how to trust again. I'm going to pull some cards here and then read from the spirit animal book here for pile 4. Pile 4 is divine counterpart and their personality traits. Pile 4 is divine counterpart. Personality. Yeah, they don't have a lion bone in their body, I'm hearing. With a fortune. This will be a good change of pace for you. It may even change your perspective on people in general. You could just view the world like everyone's out to get me, everyone's selfish, blah, 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 blah. But I think this person is going to definitely change your mind about that. They're going to show you that there are still good people in the world here. Pile 4's divine counterpart. Yeah, truth speaking. They're very passionate about speaking truth. Authenticity is coming through. One flipped over, but Pile 4's divine counterpart, personality, yeah. Justice, they'll be your like ride or die. I see them defending you a lot, actually, and sticking up for you a lot. Not because they feel like you are not capable of doing that, but because they will value you. They will fully value you as a human being. And when, when someone loves another person, they will stick up for what they believe is right. Pile 4's divine counterpart, personality traits. A lot are flipping over here. I'm going to try shuffling over time. Okay. Knight of Cups. What is the Knight of Cups energy for Pile 4's divine counterpart here? Yeah, I'm getting like the end of lackluster offers. With the Knight of Cups energy here, I'm getting like this is something you have not been fulfilled with. I feel like you need like... You're also very intelligent. So you need like equal... you need someone on your level intellectually. And I feel like this person is finally going to bring that in for you. You feel fulfilled and also comfortable and trusting whatever this is. Temperance is here, which means you will receive like an equal give and take with this person, which is self-explanatory, especially with the balance energy here. I will read from the animal spirit book though. So first I want to read the fox energy and then the elephant. So the fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. This person could always be trying to learn something new as well. They really enjoy learning for fun. They are quick to learn. Yeah, okay. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term. And their natural charisma keeps things exciting. So they could work in sales even. They need to be charismatic to a certain extent within their career. They need to be somewhat appealing to the public. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. So they do value family, close friends, close partnerships, things of that sort. This is not someone who's going to surround themselves with a ton of people just because. They could have a close, small group of friends. You could as well. I'm going to read from the the elephant now. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. To add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. Again, trust is being focused on here. Noble creature, it illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So this person is also very generous and very loving. I feel like they wear their heart on their sleeve to a certain extent, which I think will be like a breath of fresh air for you, Pile 4. I'm going to pull some letters for their name and then close out your reading, Pile 4. I'm going to lay these out in channel names. These can also be initials as well. I'm getting Ian and Xavier. I'm getting Allie. Damien, I'm getting. Derek, I'm getting names that start with the letter D. Monique is coming through with the Q. Just a blank one. Eric is coming through, or their name could start with the letter E. They could have multiple E's in their name. Joy is coming through, so their name could be like a feeling or an emotion, I guess. Joy or faith, something like that for women. Yeah, Damien is here. Allison, Sarah. There's a lot of O's here. Pete or Peter is coming through. Quentin or like a name that starts with the letter Q. I'm getting Abe now. Or like just Al. They could abbreviate their name. I'm getting a lot of R's now, so their name could start with the letter R. I'm getting Malika. Will or William is coming through. Marissa is coming through. Aaron is coming through with 2 A's. Tyreek is coming through, or they could like abbreviate their name to like Ty or Ty. Oh, Tyler as well. Tyler. I'm getting Corey and Cody. They could have an O in their name since there's so many O's here. Cole is a possibility as well. I'm hearing Caleb now. That's all I'm getting for you, pile 4. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next one. Pile number 5. These are the personality traits of your divine counterpart. The overall energy here is comfort, direction guardian, choose your path, Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. So I have 2 energies surrounding comfort here. So I feel like whoever this person is who's coming in for you is going to offer you the comfort you have been like yearning for within your life. I feel like this person has a very protective energy to them, and they will protect you at all costs, actually. I feel like this person is also very multifaceted with the direction guardian. They have like a dual nature to them, especially when I dig into the animal cards here with peacock, lizard, and stingray. I feel like this is someone who's extremely spiritually evolved and intuitive. They could even be psychic to a certain extent with the lizard and stingray. However, I feel like this is someone who doesn't fully maybe express this about themselves to people who are close to them, or people look past this part of them altogether, so they don't feel seen with the peacock here. They don't feel like fully seen. It's like something about this person, people are gravitated towards something like physical or on the exterior material wise with the peacock here that like draws their eye. Could even be this person having a lot of money or something like that, and that's what their attention goes to, and they're completely left sort of empty when it comes to some sort of like emotional fulfillment when it comes to their connections that they've been coming across within their life. I feel like with you, not only are they going to offer the comfort you need so desperately in your life, they're going to receive a lot of comfort from you as well, since you're finally going to be that person who acknowledges the depth within them and the dual nature that they have to them. They're going to finally feel like truly seen by you, pile 5. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm going to pull some tarot cards and then read from the animal cards for pile 5. Pile 5's divine counterpart, please. More information on their personality. Pile 5. Pile 5's counterpart, their personality, please. I feel like this person is not used to being vulnerable, possibly. When I think of a stingray sort of just, I don't know, they sort of just lurk around the depths of the water. Or I guess surface. I don't know where they live, but... and they kind of just mind their own business. But I feel like with you, you're going to see a side to them that they don't normally show. They'll feel comfortable doing so with so much energy around comfort. Pile number 5. Ooh, that's too many. Pile number 5 and their divine counterparts personality, please. Yeah, they block off a part of themselves that you're going to see. Damn, that's too many as well. I'm gonna put these back because they didn't flip out. Pile number 5's divine counterpart and the personality. Yeah, this is something they're not used to doing, opening up to this extent. But they'll feel comfortable doing so with you. It could also be vice versa with you as well, pile 5. Or you'll feel comfortable opening up to each other. I feel like this is someone who's heavily focused on work with the 7 of Pentacles. Or this could even represent like what people they meet are like primarily focused on. It's like, what do you have? What can you give me? Sort of thing. They could be like... I don't know, seem like they have the perfect life, I guess, from the outside with the peacock in a sense, depending on what they do for work or whatever. It will be different for everybody, but it's like people don't even give them the time of day to release like this inner depth that they have within them with the lizard and the stingray. It's all about, give me one of those, one of those, one of those, another thing you have. I don't really care about anything else, sort of thing. But with you, Pile 5, they'll feel like a deep, like soul connection or bond where it's not all about the, what do you have back there for me today? Sort of energy, which I think they may be used to. You could be used to it as well. I feel like both of you have like your fair share of experiences where people come across you and feel like they can kind of like use you for something or toss you aside in a sense. I don't know. But it's like there's more to people in general than just what can you provide, right? But I feel like that's something both of you will be able to relate on and provide for each other, is that emotional depth. One more card for Pile 5's divine counterpart and their personality. Yeah, this is true love. Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment. That either you, this person, or both of you have been sort of, true love has been on hold. True emotional fulfillment has been on hold. Both of you could be in like hermit or have been in hermit for a while because you're not willing to settle for less. It's easy for this person to sort of pick out now at this point, based off of life experiences, who's genuine and who's not, who has genuine intentions and who does not. And I feel like with you, they're instantly going to see that there's something different and they're finally coming across someone who will want to see the deep emotional depth and intellectual depth within them that a lot of people seem to just like whiz by and like not care about. A lot of people could treat this person as some sort of like transactional opportunity or opportunity in general. But with you, you're going to not do that. And it's going to instantly create this comfort between the both of you. Okay, I'm going to pull one more and then read from the animal deck. This person could be sought after in some way with the 5 of Wands coming out. But it's like you don't even care. I think you genuinely just like this person and appreciate them for who they are as an individual at a soul level. I feel like both of you could be very intuitive and psychic. Or like see the world from like a higher perspective that most don't. You could view people, place, and things as an energy alone and not as like the material world that most people view things as. You could be some sort of light worker or healer and work in like energy, do some sort of energy work. I'm not sure. Or card for Pile 5's divine counterpart. Yeah, you're manifesting this as well. There's potential for collaboration here with the 8 of Pentacles. If you both do some sort of like healing work, that the energy's here. You both could collaborate and you're manifesting this into your life, Pile 5. I'm going to read from the animal cards here and then pull letters for your divine counterpart's name. So I'm going to start with the lizard, which is that emotional depth. And then I'm going to read from the peacock energy as well. So the lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it has a sixth sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drive a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. So yeah, this person is definitely psychic in some way or has like spiritual gifts. I think both of you are sensitive to energy to a certain extent. So you both could be fairly introverted and enjoy your time alone. Okay. Oh yeah, not the stingray. The stingray is basically just about self-development. We already know this person's spiritually aware. They have all their chakras open, things of that sort. Okay, so peacock energy, I'm going to read from. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and not just the exterior. So that's all about like digging in deeper with this person, even though most people may come across and then be like, oh my God, they could be like stereotypically attractive or like be really wealthy or have a really dream job or something of that nature. But you see past all the feathers and bright blue color here. But the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within. This adept creature can assimilate to digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. Yeah, this is like a very healed masculine or feminine here who is like very, very intuitive, psychically gifted. Very kind, very generous, very confident as well. They could really like to meditate or be into meditation work, something of that sort. They could enjoy getting Reiki done, something like that. But this isn't something they like they open up about, I think. They keep this close to their chest. It's something they'll bond with you on, I think. Okay, so those are the personality traits, pile 5. I'm going to pull some letters for you and then close this one out. I'm going to lay these out and then channel names. These could also be initials as well. I'm getting Ariel here. I'm also getting Nathan or Nate for short. I'm getting Maddie or Madison as well with the MD. I'm getting Rob or Robert here. I'm also getting Derek. DJ could be initials or like a shortened version of their name. They could have a U in their name since I'm getting multiple U's. I'm getting M names, so Matt, Max, or Matt, Maxwell. I'm going to pull a few more letters and then close this one out, pile 5. I'm getting Tim or Timothy. I'm getting like Petunia or Penelope here. I'm getting Josh, Jacob or Jonathan. Oops. I'm getting like Roy, like Ronald too, or Roger. I think I said that already. I'm getting Brandon as well, or Bradley, or Brad. I'm getting Dominic and Dominique for women. I think that's all I'm getting for you, pile 5. If you did find this helpful, I hope to see you in the next one. Pile number 6, this is your divine counterpart's personality traits. The overall energy for this pile is movement, shield maiden, make plans and focus, and earth guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So whoever this is, they're very like action oriented. I feel like this is an energy who does not like to waste time. They definitely like take that sword and shield up like the shield maiden and do what they got to do to achieve whatever they want to achieve. Like, they're not someone who's going to like sit back and daydream about a goal, for example. They're going to take the steps necessary in order to make whatever they want a reality. Very action oriented, process oriented energy in pile 6. I think this person also has a very good balance of feminine and masculine energy with these two cards side by side. I think they, if they're a feminine energy, they're very good at tapping into that masculine energy of like leadership, determination, and like willpower, I guess, in a sense. If they're a masculine, they're very good at balancing out their masculine traits with feminine traits as well. So they are very loving. They care a lot about the planet. They are very empathetic, things like that. The 3 animal cards I have for this person are whale, camel, and oyster. So whoever this is with the oyster, they are protective of their energy to a certain extent. So like not everyone gets to see everything about them, no matter who you are. They are very selective with who they invite into their life, okay? However, with the camel and the whale, they are a very resourceful person with the camel. Like camels, they store water on their back, right, when they're in the desert. So even if this person's like on a treacherous journey in the desert, they'll always find a way to like get through some sort of like difficult situation because they're like, they always plan ahead for like worst case scenarios. This is a very like, I don't want to say like skittish or fearful energy, but they definitely... they hope for the best, but plan for the worst, I'll say. So they're prepared. They're prepared for anything. And it's because they've been through a lot. I'm seeing with the whale energy. There's someone who could have had somewhat of a traumatic past with the whale. When I think of a whale, I think of like them being alive for a long time. But they kind of develop a barrier of barnacles on their skin, I suppose. So this person definitely has some sort of like barrier surrounding them that has built up over time due to like some sort of traumatic past or like multiple traumatic experiences that they've had in their life. However, I wouldn't view this as a negative for whoever this divine counterpart is. I would view it as a I think their soul agreed to go through some of these things in order to develop at a soul level. I think they are someone who understands this, which is why they now embody the camel and whale energy. This is someone who is very wise and very intelligent. It's also one of the reasons why they're very selective with who they let into their life and who they don't. This is someone who, you know, they're not stupid. They're not stupid, right? With the camel, if they need to take care of themselves, they take care of themselves, but they're not about to like give their energy out freely and be like, here's some water for you and you and you and you. They care about themselves first and foremost and their own peace first and foremost, especially since I've seen this person has been through a lot. I will pull some tarot and then read from the animal cards as well. Pile number 6 and their divine counterpart's personality. Pile number 6 and their divine counterpart's personality. Yeah. Okay, so this is someone who could be like intuitive to a certain extent. So they do like close themselves off to people who have bad intentions with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups can be a very selfish energy. So I feel like this is someone who values their peace over material or superficial things, I'll say, or like superficial relationships. If someone's just coming into their life to like have small talk or gossip, they will not be interested in that. They need depth, especially with the whale energy here. Pile 6 in their divine counterpart. Divine counterpart personality. Yeah. They've mastered releasing these ties. So they're very hyper aware of anyone else who still has these ties. And they will like immediately cut off the relationship, conversation, whatever it may be, and not really care about it. It's not because they're being selfish or rude. It's because they value their own peace over everything else. Pile number 6 and their divine counterparts personality traits. They see through people with the moon, which could intimidate a lot of people as well, actually. So even if they are trying to get to know someone, it's like either they can sense something off like immediately. Other people could catch on to this and it scares them. I'm getting I don't know why I'm getting this. I want to put these back because this could be, I don't know, a warning for you when you meet this person. This person could be somewhat closed off when you meet them. It's not anything against you. It's because they're just very careful with who they allow into their life. And if you're their divine counterpart, well, they'll figure out soon enough, since they are intuitive, that they have no reason to be closed off. It's important to let things unfold naturally with whoever this is. Pile number 6 and their divine counterpart's personality. That's too many. Pile number 6. Yeah, okay, I was getting water. They could be a water sign or have water in their chart with the Queen of Cups and all this water energy. They are a very generous, compassionate person, which is another reason why they protect their energy so much. It's like once you get into their good graces, you're in their good graces. Like, they will love you like a puppy dog. Like, they will give you the shirt off their back. They will wear their heart on their sleeve. And they know that. It's like with the oyster, they do have this, like, hidden pearl within them that they know they have. It's like heart of gold energy with Pile 6. So they don't want anyone taking advantage of it. Pile number 6. Yeah. And if they don't find someone who matches like the caliber of what they're looking for, they're perfectly fine in walking in a different direction on their own. This is very independent energy, especially with the camel energy here. That does remind me of independence and not wanting a relationship, or like, I guess not, that's wrong. This pile number 6, your counterpart, does not like need a relationship to be happy. But when they meet you, they'll want to get to know you. It's that sort of thing, which will create a very long-lasting bond here. Pile number 6 and their divine counterpart's personality. Yeah, they put up some sort of guard. They have boundaries, which is not a bad thing. Pile number 6 and their counterpart's personality. It's because they're protecting something sacred within them. And then there's that balance between the feminine and masculine energy that they have. This person does have a dual nature to them that I think you'll be able to get to know and see. Page of Cups is here. They could be used to getting like lackluster offers from other people from the past, because the past did come through. So now they're just kind of like, I don't really care anymore. They're in this energy of they're not actively looking to be in a relationship, I'll say. They could be used to lackluster offers, and now they're just kind of like, well, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'd rather meet someone organically and according to the divine than work against the divine and constantly come across these like Page of Cups energies who haven't emotionally evolved or matured. That sort of thing. But since this is your divine counterpart, I'm seeing that you are that like emotionally evolved and matured person that this person is looking for. One more card, and I'm going to read from the... Oh, yeah. And speaking of, this is divine counterpart energy, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. And this is speaking all about that emotional evolution and emotional maturity of this person is looking for in an individual that they want to be with long term. This is definitely like set up for long-term success here. I'm going to read from the animal cards and then pull letters for the names of this person. So I'm going to read from camel and whale. I'm going to read from camel first. Whale. The whale represents profound emotional health and stability. Whale personalities are not afraid of emotional expression or traversing difficult terrain, as they have overcome many challenges in their lives. These experiences have enriched them, given them stability, strength, and a depth that is rare, which is why they are very protective of their energy, like I said before. While whale energy is usually linked to the feminine forces of compassion and communication, we can depend on whale personalities when all else seems lost and trust them to be a beacon in our darkest hour. So a very compassionate energy. I feel like this is someone who like genuinely cares. Although they're selective with who they surround themselves with, I feel this is someone who cares for the planet in indirect ways. Like they do care, but at the same time, they're not going to entertain someone or something that is not for their highest good. This could be someone who's very spiritual as well. The camel energy now. So this is that independent energy coming through. The camel can handle absolutely anything, as it carries a wealth of nourishment within. This wondrous creature is self-reliant and handles challenge with ease, even in the face of excess heat. The camel searches inside for the cool elixir of water to calm the situation. The camel represents the ultimate form of bringing opposites into balance. In this case, fire and water, which also reminds me of the dual nature between the masculine and the feminine. They're responsible for one's own reactions, and they're aware of this. The camel is a wonderful traveler and is especially fond of trips to faraway lands. So this person could also enjoy traveling or want to travel the world. That could be one of their goals. You could do that together. Yeah, this person is very self-aware. And I think you are too. And I think you'll value that within each other. So I'm going to clear some of these out of the way and then pull names for you, pile 6. I'm already hearing Fabian and Fatima. Trey and Trent is coming through. I'm going to lay these out in channel names, and then these could also be initials as well, or like first letters of names. Hayden is coming through. Or like Aiden. Riley is coming through. Seth is coming through with the S and the E. I'm hearing Fiona. Their name could start with an F. Don is coming through, or like Dimitri. Haley is coming through. Gabe or Gabriel is coming through. Oops. Their name can start with the letter T. So I'm getting an emphasis on the T. Oakley is coming through. Or Oak. I don't know. Vegan is coming through, so they could be like, they could have a plant-based diet. I know this isn't a name, but I can't ignore it. You could as well. Oliver is coming through with the O and the L. Their name could start with the letter O. I'm going to pull some more letters and then close this one out, pile 6. Okay. Lots of E's are here now. They could have multiple E's in their name. There's a blank one here. Lana is here, or Lorena. Whoops. Troy is here, or Tori. I'm gonna put the blank one here. Annabelle or Belle is here. Or Anne or Anna. Reese is here as well. They could have like a non-binary name I'm getting for pile 6. Austin is here as well. Or Aubrey for a woman. I'm getting autumn as well. So their name could be like a season. Like autumn or summer. Or something that has to do with nature. I'm getting Nicole as well, actually. Or Nikki. Or Natalie as well here. With the N and the A. Their name could start with the letter N, actually. Nate is coming through for men. Okay. That's all I have for you, pile 6. If you did find this helpful, I hope to see you in the next one.